Hello Phil, how are you?
Fantastic, thank you.
That's good.
Another good week.
Yeah, it's alright.
Do you want any tournaments this week?
Well, we played in a comp yesterday, Phil, where we had the Southwest Metropolitan had their two winners from last year.
Yep.
And from last season, I should say.
So your team, you were in.
That's right, the Cheaters computer. Chalkers, Cheaters.
Yeah, they've got you in there.
Yeah. We won our league, and the Hidden Hope won the Wednesday Premier League.
Yep.
So we decided to have a bit of a fun match and see who was the grand champions of all. And we played that yesterday. We had a win computer. 8-7.
Again?
8-7 again.
You collect trophies for fun, Iceman.
Yeah, well, you know how it is, Phil.
It's another one.
Yeah. No, it was a good day. You know, it was in the afternoon, and there was a few people there watching. So a bit of an arena set up. It was on Facebook Live and that. So it was a bit of fun. That's all it was. So.
It's a good thing for the league.
Yeah, hopefully that they're talking about combining all different associations, winning teams, and having like a bigger event.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah, possibly at Chalkers, and you know maybe putting in $50 each or $100 each, and having a bit of a prize money at the end of it or something over a weekend. But that's something that they've got to work on with the presidents and that. So that sounds fun.
That's awesome. Well done, Iceman.
Thank you.
Oh mate, too good. Way too good.
What do you got on, Phil?
Well, we did have a tournament this week, Alec. Not that I was part of it, but we had the Championship League, which is, as you know, that's our premier players in South Australia.
Yeah.
So we the finals. This should have already been played out, but obviously we had that lockdown and COVID. So we were left with Peter Udich versus Reilly in the semi-final. Peter beat Ray 5-0 in the final last year. I tipped Peter to get him, and Ray proved me wrong.
Yeah.
And beat Peter 4-2. That put Ray in the final to play against Stacey Vines. So Ray, we've run that comp now for 4 years, and Ray has made all 4 finals.
Yeah.
He won the first 2, lost last year, and unfortunately Ray got beat this time. The mighty Stacey Vine played sensational. He beat him 5-2. He knocked in a 58 break.
Right.
Which, as you know, in a match is awesome.
Yeah.
During the day, he had a 95 break as well, Mr. Blue for 100. So when you're playing at that standard, it's hard to beat. And we've already spoke about Stacey. He is a very, very good player.
Yeah.
So so now Stacey's won the 2 events we've had this year. Now he won the Ian Chapel at the beginning of the year, and now he's won the Championship League Snooker. So well done, Stacey. You're a class player. I think we're trying to claim him as a snooker player now, but he's a very good player, and Ray and Stacey worthy finalists. So you know, finding out with Peter Udich and John Quinlan, they were probably the big 4 that you were going to tip to get in there.
Yeah.
But Stacey got the chocolates, Iceman.
Well done, Stacey. That's awesome. Yeah.
So he did very well.
Yeah.
And in that event, we have the plate. Alec, so we played off the plate, and that final will be played this week, which is between Sujith and Tanarag. So both of them are the 2 guys that won the last 2 Challenger League tournaments.
Yeah.
They've came up to the Championship League, and so them 2 have fought it out, and they've made the final. So they're practice partners, and they're both very good players. I think Tanarag might edge Sujith. But I've got it wrong plenty of times in the past. So anyway, good luck to Tanarag and Sujith.
Absolutely.
Playing in the plate final of the Championship League.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's my tournaments that we've had this week. Iceman, as you know, with the masks, we're slightly different in here compared to what you've got happening at Empire. But because we're a club and a sporting association, our players are allowed to take the masks off when they're competing, which is a massive aid. And so all our leagues got back into play this week. We did have numbers down on the Monday night in the billiards, the Tuesday night in the snooker we had some players missing out, and on the Wednesday and Thursday night players did not play because there was no masks. But now that there was masks involved, but now that there's no masks in play, hopefully we'll have full fields for all our events moving forward. Yeah. Which, as you know, wearing that mask and not wearing it, it's a big difference. Yeah. And that's also impacted with an event this weekend, Alec, because with the masks, we decided that there'd be no tournaments played in SA, that you have to wear masks. And penciled in for this weekend was the South Australian 6 Red, which is just a one day. It's all on Saturday, with the 2 finalists playing the final on Thursday night. Now, all our tournaments were postponed, but because the masks now have been lifted and we're running out of time to get the events in, we will be running the South Australian 6 Red snooker title this weekend. So I'm very sorry it's short notice, but it has been advertised on our website and we haven't cancelled it. So the dates are there and locked in. I just got to promote it this week, and unfortunately, if someone can't make it, there's nothing we can do. But we need to get the events. We won't get them all done by the end of the year. So, anyone out there that's interested in playing in the state 6 Red titles, that will be happening this weekend. Mikey's the current champion. Defeated John Quinlan in the final last year. So anyway, fingers crossed that we get some players that are eligible and can make it this weekend.
Absolutely.
So you might see me sneak into a tournament this weekend.
Yeah, well, we'll see how you go, Phil.
I'll try.
I'll
try, Alec.
Well, that's all right. That's good. Hopefully, you get a good field, and that's all they're looking for, is some good competition in it.
It's a fun event. There's only 6 reds on the table. Games only last 10-15 minutes. And it's just about there competing. You know what it's like. Everyone's desperate to get on the table and play. So
sounds great.
As I said, last minute, but we'll just do our best.
Okay, awesome. So we missed out on a couple of results from Berryfields.
We did.
Yeah.
We were so wrapped up in you winning, Iceman, and I was very, very impressed with that performance. I did forget to mention the ladies event, Alex. There was 2 events. There was the juniors, but unfortunately I don't have the results for the juniors.
I do recall, I think Tyrese Gray ended up winning that. But I could be wrong. I wasn't up there and I didn't see any results for that. So normally Neil would do a presentation for everything on the Sunday night when he's presenting the trophy. But of course it just sort of fell away, I think. So, but I think Tyrese won that.
Juniors? What about the ladies?
Well,
I know the semi-finalists.
Stacey,
she defeated Naomi from the Riverland. I think that was 3-2.
That's Stacey Tsiakis.
And in the other semi-final was
Bethany,
and Kay Simpson.
That's right. Kay's from Mount Gambier.
Okay.
She came down playing it, so that was good.
And Bethany won that match 3-1.
Right.
Which left Bethany and Stacey in the final. And for all the people that don't know, that's a family affair, Iceman. Mum versus daughter. And after seeing the result, maybe Mum didn't teach her daughter all the tricks.
That's right.
She showed us some, but not all of them. So it was a fantastic effort for Bethany to win that event. She's been playing a long time now, Bethany, and she's always been part of the state teams. And
Okay.
Well, involved in that. So I'm saying it's nice that someone that has been put a lot of time and effort into the sport, and they get a victory. So well done, Bethany, and congratulations on your daughter Stacey on making the final. Sorry that I forgot to mention it the other week. COVID boy or Iceman.
I know the one.
That's what I'm going to have to pull it down to that.
So what else we got?
Well, you'll have your Vegas League starting in a few weeks' time.
That starts at the end of the month, on the 26th, I think it is, 26th of August. We've already got a couple of new sides in there. So
how many teams you got there?
It could be up to 14.
Wow.
So I think it's going to be like 13 for sure, but it could be up to 14. So there's still room for players that want to play. Come in and say hello and maybe hit some balls. You've got a couple of weeks to work out what's going on. But otherwise, that's what's happening for the regulars.
What I can tell you, Iceman, is the winners were in this room this week and they were still walking on cloud 9.
The car stereo.
He was pumping his little trumpet. And, so Stuart, he was quite happy with himself. So they were still walking on thin air a few days later. I was so happy from that victory. So anyone could win, and like I said, maybe I'll sneak one more team in the event.
at the end of the month, we've got the Johnny Walker Classic on.
Yep.
So it's the same format as Berry. And we have the 28th and 29th of August.
Yep.
Unfortunately, we will have to be wearing masks at this stage unless something changes. But I don't think it will. So we're just going to go with the masks thing. And like you said, you know, the way things are, it's just we've got to run them. Whatever the situation is, we want to put them on, and players want to play, so they can come out and play with the mask. That's fine. So entries are obviously still open. That's $50 entry. You can qualify either Friday night or Saturday. You don't have to qualify on both days, just one or the other. Let us know if you're interested. Either ring Empire or message myself. And yeah, so there's good money. Like,
and no Victorians to deal with?
No Victorians, unfortunately. They won't be allowed out. Well, it's not like they won't be allowed out, but they're not allowed in. No, I think the state's all locked up. So so it should be interesting. Yeah. So
well, that's good. Nice to have another major event happening, Iceman.
Yeah, just down the road. So that's nice and easy to get to. So yeah, so let us know. If I approach you and ask you why you're playing Super League, whatever, let us know if you're interested, and get some numbers for that. That'd be great.
Well, it's your premier 8-ball event for the year.
Yeah.
It's always a fantastic event to be in. Is that who won it last year, Iceman?
There was no. Oh no, Stacey won it last year.
Is that where Lyndall made the final?
No, I think that was the year before.
Okay.
So Stacey's won it two in a row.
Wow.
So he's going for three-peat computer.
Jeez, that's amazing.
Yeah, no, very good. So he wins everything too, Phil. If I'm not playing it, like
It's
he's
like
getting them.
Stacey that comes in here.
That's the same one.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah, funny about that. Yeah, crazy.
So what about at Chalkers, Iceman? You got that come and try?
Yeah, we've got a junior event to come and try. So it's ages 6 to 18.
Yeah.
What date is that?
August the 22nd.
22nd.
This coming Sunday.
Yeah. So.
And what did you say? It was 16 to 6 to 16.
6 to 18.
18. 6 to 18. Yeah.
So it's you know, if your kids haven't played before, it's like a small introduction to the game of 8-ball. There'll be some coaches there on hand to help out and show them what's going on.
Yeah.
It's free to try, so nothing to lose.
Awesome.
Yeah. So if you want to bring Chelsea down there, computer, and
playing soccer on Sunday, Iceman, but I know you try and rope me in.
Yeah. No, so yeah, it's good for the kids. Corey Ayres has you know, built this initiative up to try and promote the game to some new kids and that.
Well, I can let the juniors here know that you've got it on this Sunday.
Yeah, down at Chalkers. So
awesome.
Yeah.
Well, that's good news.
Yeah.
And I'd seen on our last week on some views, seen Anna Lynch had a look from England.
Yeah.
She was at the one of the pro ranking billiard tournaments this week with her partner, Rob Hall. I don't know the results, we'll let her know. And she told me that she went and seen Ronnie O'Sullivan play last week and met Ronnie.
Right.
Still wasn't as good as you. She
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but anyway,
I know about that.
she might have just been nice to you.
Yeah.
And I seen that Jasmine was on there posting some information, so we're still reaching all parts of the world, I suppose.
Jasmine, he's been practicing some 9-ball or what?
Like 100 race to 100 matches, I suppose.
Race to 100, and he's had like 10 of them. Like, that's a fair few games, isn't it?
That's insane, I suppose.
That's,
I think if we played a race to 10, that would be like a massive match.
We'd have to have a few days off.
But yeah, that's they must be in some serious lockdown there, or they don't want to go outside.
Or they don't work and they want to practice.
Yeah, well, race to 100.
That's a lot, yeah.
Stay sharp.
I'm tipping.
Stay focused.
I'm tipping he's not paying table fees, computer.
Well, a race to 100.
Good on him. Love Jasmine. He's a great player.
We miss you, Jasmine, and we all still jump on there and have a look at you and watch you play. And still a phenomenal player. So,
absolutely.
Yeah, so it's good that we're getting around the globe, Iceman.
Yeah, awesome.
Well, I think that's about it for this week, Iceman.
Yeah. So.
And I'll have some results for you next week.
Beautiful.
And as I said, State 6 Red this weekend. If anyone's interested in playing, please contact me at Snooker Estate. Give me a call and I'll let you know what's going on.
Sounds great.
Awesome.
Thanks, Phil.
See you, Iceman.
All right, buddy.
Have a good day.
You too.